Hi, it's Mary Ellen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I don't think I've ever done this. Maybe I have, but I got a comment recently that said, can you show the whole process from start to finish, from when you first create the spread with the stickers all the way to the end? So that's what I'm doing today. I decided I'm going to just make the spread with you, and hopefully it won't be too long, because then I'm going to take you every day throughout the week as I fill it out so you can see everything for 1 week. It is Monday the 9th, so I am a little bit late, and I will say, I'm going to be totally honest with you, a lot of the time I make my spread on Monday. Really, it would help me if I made it on Friday or if I made it over the weekend. I don't usually do it over the weekend because now that I do this for a living, I look at planners Monday through Friday all day long. And so by the time the weekend comes, if I'm looking at my planner or making spreads, it feels more like work. And I know that that's a bummer. I still enjoy making the spreads, but what I'm saying is I like to take my weekends off completely from planning. So that's why I do it on Monday. I used to do it typically on Sundays. But maybe I'll start doing it on Friday. I think that would help. At any rate, it is Monday. I'm sitting down to make my spread, and I have several sticker books here. These are all new from the Happy Planner that came out in the fall release. I have Apricot and Sage, the large one, and the smaller one. And then I have Wild Type and Tiny Florals. And I'm gonna try to combine these three together to make like a peach and green and orange wild spread with tigers and flowers. It's going to be sort of mystical and magical. I love making spreads like that feel like a storybook, and that's what I'm going to do today. So the only ideas I had were, let's see, these are so pretty. Anyway, I'm not going to be using that color though. I'm going to be using this color of these flowers. I think these are so pretty. And we're going to put tigers among the flowers because why not? Let's see. These guys, I just think it's going to look so cute, like a magical giant flower forest or something. I really don't know, but we're going to just do it. I do have some washi tape here that's like peach because I am going to be using some peach in here. And I'm thinking I'm going to probably use this one, I think. So what I'm going to do then is create areas of tigers and flowers. So let's get started. If I can open this up. Forgive that fingernail, and this one, I have a little chipping going on, but I wanted to make this video for you. So we're just going to roll with it. Roll with the imperfections in the nails. Yeah. Okay. So I think what I'll do is, instead of taking it all the way across or something, I'm going to create little areas. So the first little area is going to be right here. Sometimes I do this. I'll just create sections of design throughout my spread. I do that quite a bit, but maybe I haven't done it in a while. I don't know. I do it a lot for the patron spreads. It's sort of fun to create little areas. But you can certainly take a design straight across the middle or all the way on the bottom or all the way on the top. You can do vertically, whatever floats your boat. So I'm going to take this flower and put it right here. Actually, maybe I'll keep it within this box. Let's see. I think I'm going to take this tiger here and combine it with this. So I think I will keep the design all the way within the box. So let's do this. Oh, it didn't quite make it, but that's okay. It went over that line a little bit. When you're using stickers like this, you can certainly white out the lines underneath so that you don't see them, and I do that sometimes, but for time's sake, today I'm not gonna do that. I think I want to cover that a little bit. Okay, so that's my first little area. We're gonna name the tigers though. We have to, right? So this is Cynthia because it's the first thing that came to mind. So I'm just gonna write it up in the corner, Cynthia. Okay, now this is Cynthia's land. Now we're gonna make another one. Oh, we could make one with orange, but oh, that's fun. Maybe we could do both. Let's see if we can add in some orange grid with it. When I'm doing these spreads, a lot of the time my design evolves. You know, I did not think I wanted to do that, but I think that's cuter than just the regular peach. So I think I'm gonna do that in each area that I'm making here. The next one, where are we gonna put it? I was thinking about doing 4 areas, but I thought one here, one here, one here. I don't know, it's so hard when you're making areas of 2 blocks to balance it, because if I put one here, then I guess I would do one here, but then where do I go with that one? You know what I mean? Maybe instead of doing 4 areas, I'll just do 2, and then I'll put tigers and flowers throughout, I guess. All right, let's start with that, and then I'll put 1 over here just to balance it out. I may add more, I don't know. You wouldn't think peach and orange would go together, but they kind of do, right? I think I like them together. Now I think I want to add the same size, so I'm thinking this one or this one. Let's do this guy. This is Julian, and we're gonna give him another big flower. So how about this one? Similar but not the same. He's smelling the flower. Julian. Okay, very cute so far. Let's see what else we can do. I decided, wow, excuse me. I decided, oh, I thought maybe some of these quotes, but also, where is it? No, not in this one, in the big one. This one, I really love the colors in here, and I feel like it flows with the tigers and stuff, so let's use that. I also really love the message. Look how far you've come. I mean, that applies to me a lot, and I know it applies to many people, pretty much everyone. Look how far you've come, you guys. I mean, everyone's been through stuff, you know? And you're still okay, so keep going. All right, that's cute. Now, this color's throwing me just because these colors are muted and this is not, but I'm going to combine all of them, I think, and I think it will work, hopefully. I also really like this focus on the now, and what that's going to do is pull in those colors over to this side, so let's use that too. I guess right here. That is taking up a big space on Tuesday, but I like it balance-wise, so let's put it down a little bit. Okay. Before I put these quotes in, I want to just start putting in boxes and stuff like that so I can be sure that there's enough space. Let's take some of these little bams and sparklies and put them in different places, like there, you know, to fill up that space. Maybe a couple of peach stars right there. The problem is we don't have more green. Maybe on another page. Let's see. Yeah. We'll put some stars and a bam. And then maybe, I guess we'll continue with that same color scheme. And we'll put the peach ones there. Okay, very cute. I'm gonna use this Wildly Grateful sticker for my gratitude list, and I'll put it in the sidebar this time. Let's white out this note. Nobody has time for that. Maybe I should put some washi behind it to cover up that whiteout. I have this one. I think this one's really cute. I'll link all the products I use in the description box. Sometimes I can't find the exact washi, but I do my best. So let's put that down like right over that. It's just to disguise that a little bit. Plus it makes a cute little area. And this is where I will, whoa, that is crooked. That's where I will write my gratitude list. I like to write a gratitude list every week. I don't always remember, but I try. If not, I definitely do them in my journal. So I usually do, I did it again. I usually do at least one in my journal and one in my big happy planner, but not always. Okay, very nice. I might put some bullet points down there. Let's see if there's any in this book. Oh, I am going to use appointment stickers, I think. I always forget to use those small functional stickers like appointment. There's also another one. And like laundry and stuff, I always forget. There's these two. Pick up, drop off, dine out, car wash. Could use that one though, I think. I'm not seeing too many bullet point stickers, but maybe in here. Oh, here we go. Okay, so they have orange here and the greens. So let's go ahead and put some of those down. I'm going to use my tweezers because that does help these small little stickers. And what this is going to do is pull in some of this color too, so it's not all the darker green. And we do have peach here. So let's do peach and green and orange, just like the rest of it. This peach is kind of pinky, but I think it'll work. I'm just alternating, you know, the peach and orange and the green. Okay, that's really cute. It's looking good so far. I'm gonna start with some boxes. I don't think I want those boxes in here because they all have the animals and I don't necessarily want an animal in every box. I might do a couple of these, but let me see what's over here. I have these ones, but I don't know how I feel about those. What's in here? This is such a pretty sticker book. This Tiny Florals, the new one, it's kind of underrated sticker book. I really like the colors in here. I wasn't going to get this one. I'm glad I did. I think it's so pretty. Ooh, this would be really pretty in it. That orange top 3. Let's see. Let's put that in the sidebar. Why not? For my priorities for the week. Sometimes I use a sidebar, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I use it for priorities, sometimes I use it for other stuff. It just depends. And today I want to use it for that. So that's good that we have that. I like this color. It kind of is like this one, but I don't love the arched boxes. That's the only thing. I can cut this down though, but it has that white frame around it, so it's a little more difficult. Let me look and see what else is here. I have this. This is cute. That one. These boxes are cute, but there's not a whole lot of them. That, let's see. Let's put this here on the end of that. And then underneath, we will put some lines for the things I need to do. So I have a Happy Planner checklist stencil I like to use for this kind of stuff. It looks like this. They're cheap, they're easy, and I will link it for you. Let me get, I guess I'll just use this Muji. This is a 0.5 though, I think. I kind of want, yeah, this is a 0.5. I can't find my 0.38 right now. All right, I guess I'm just gonna use my 0.5. Why not? So I'm gonna put some lines right here underneath, check all the things. That's cute. And now we'll maybe do 2 more days of lines, or I could do some here, maybe more than that. So I used to always put the little check boxes or the little check circles on it, and sometimes I still do, but The reason I don't always do it anymore is because I like to use the lines for my to-dos. Oh, oops. But if for some reason I don't have enough to-dos for the boxes, then I have lines to write on, like what I did that day or something like that. But if I put the circles or the check boxes, then I limit myself. But I do like having a little checkbox to check off, but I just usually do like, see, I just usually do a check mark right next to it. Your mileage may vary for any of this. Like, honestly, you do you and what works for you. And honestly, what works for you functionally is not going to work, or what works for me functionally isn't necessarily going to work for you functionally, and vice versa, because our lives are so different, right? I'm 56 years old. I have adult kids. I only have one kid who still lives with me, and she's barely here. And I work from home. So you might be someone who has little kids and works outside the home, and your planner is going to be completely different from my planner. And that's just the way it is. Your needs are going to be so different, and everyone's lives are so different. So while these videos, like the after the pen portion, while it may help some people, it doesn't help. Basically, what am I trying to say? It's basically to give you a guideline of how I do it, at least to know how I do it, so that it will help maybe like jog something in you to figure out how to set it up for yourself. But your way of setting it up is not going to be my way of setting it up, unless you're in pretty much the same boat as I am, maybe. But everybody's lives are different is all I'm saying. So this looks adorable so far. I mean, I could leave it like this and not put any more on it. I don't even know if I need boxes, to be honest, but I'm going to keep going a little bit more and just try to find just a couple of boxes. I may use this one on the weekend up here, but this is so big though. I was considering that because then I could write like my weekend plans on there, but I don't know. I don't think I need this now because I have so many lines for my to-dos. So I basically just need appointment boxes and stuff. So let's take at least these. Yeah, I like these. I'll use this one too. I also really like this. Enjoy the simple things. We'll see if I have room. Oh, this one's too pink. We're not going to use that. I'm going to use these two different parts and then combine it with like some regular boxes, I guess. I like these, but I don't know if I like their shape for this spread, but I could. That would solve the box problem. How about these? This one's cute. I know this is like a different size than you would expect me to need, but sometimes I just use different shapes and sizes of boxes, and this actually can go right under here maybe. Okay. Now let's put, I guess I'll put green here. Put orange and peach up here. Let's grab this maybe. This is darker though, but so is this, you know? Don't have a lot of room on Wednesday. Let's get some of this dark green over here because of that. Oh, I have this there though. Let's put this up here. Some people, when they make a spread, they look at what they have going on for the week and then they'll put specific boxes down for the specific things. Like if they have an appointment on Tuesday, they'll put a box on Tuesday. You can do it that way, but what I do is just make sure I have a box on every day or enough space to write in plans on every day. I did look at my schedule and I know what I have going on, but I kind of forget which days because it's sitting over there. I just make sure I have 1 or 2 boxes on each day, typically, just to write stuff in. But if you're someone who needs like boxes exactly, then you're going to want to put a box for each thing you have going on. So I am looking at my list though now. I have something on Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm gonna need a box actually. And Thursday I may need 2 boxes. Little ones. So let's see. They're just little appointments and things that I have going on. Oh, here, look at these. I missed this completely. This is good. Do I want this? Is that like the right color? I don't think so. How about peach? So we'll put this here. And then we'll put one of these down here. Okay. I think I need this color over here. So let's get a smaller box. Like I said, I do have 2 things on Thursday. So let's put this color box up here too. Maybe just at the top. Okay. And I don't know about this. I think maybe we go with like a design or something, or maybe I just put something at the top here. Oh, I was gonna use that appointment sticker. Wait. I really liked this too. Maybe I can throw this in on Saturday. I know that's a lot in one area, but let's see how it looks. It's sort of all by itself, isn't it? It feels like busy by itself, but it is that same font as this and sort of that same color, so I think it's okay. Let's look at the tigers again. Maybe I can throw one up there or here or something. Or how about a little flower? All right, that actually kind of helps because it makes it a little more decorative over in this section. Okay, I think I'm done the before the pen. So this is where I usually would stop my video, but like I said, I'm gonna take you through the whole thing. This is gonna be an extra long video, so let's just get started on the after the pen now. So what I usually do after the spread is I keep the sticker books that I use in the spread on my desk near it so that I can grab them throughout the week, because what I do is write, you'll see, but I write each day and then I go in and fill the little spaces with stickers when I'm done so that the end looks really pretty. Like for example, this is last week and I think I added these as I was writing in it, and I just added this and I added, I think maybe that, but I'll add things in throughout the week to fill it up if I don't have enough to write. So I do that. Then I also choose a couple of pen colors because I like to use colored pens in my spreads a lot of the time. So I will choose my pens for the week and I'll put them on the side with the sticker books so that I can grab any of them. Also the washi tape, I'll do that sometimes too. Just keep it all together. And then at the end of the week, when I'm done my spread, I'll put everything away and start on the next week. So I'm gonna pause for a second and find some colors of pens to use in this spread. All right, so I chose 4 different colors of pens I have, and sometimes I just do 2, even 1, sometimes it just depends, but I liked the variations of colors here. So this one is an 𝘠𝘠 marker in the number 63. This is a Tombow 933. This is Amazon Basics, and I don't think there's any color on this, but they come in a set. And then this is a Tombow dual brush pen in 243, and this is what they look like. And I think the colors are pretty good. I couldn't find, you know, of course, exact colors, but I think this will look nice in the spread. So let me also grab a black pen. Sometimes I like to use a Pigma Micron. This is a number 1. It's kind of bold, but right now my pens are still all over the place in this room. I need to really get a handle on the pen situation, so we'll figure it out. But for now, I'm just gonna use that one, and then I'm gonna use that same 0.5 Muji pen for the smaller writing. Actually, I changed my mind. Instead of using the Muji pen for my smaller writing, I'm gonna use this Tool pen because this is a little bit more of a fine line. So the first thing I do every week is I write in my appointments, events, people's birthdays, anything I know is happening on a specific day. So that's what we're gonna do first. And I wrote things down on the side. What I typically do is put it all in my Google Calendar. I have an app on my phone called Fantastical, and I go on there, I take them off, and I wrote them down. So today I don't have anything, thank goodness, but it is trash night tonight, so I might just write that here since I don't have any other appointments today. So I'm gonna use this black pen since this is colored paper, you know, it makes sense. So I'm just gonna write trash night. Okay, since I have more space on there, I'm just gonna go around the outside and make it a little bit cuter, I think, by just adding a little line so it doesn't look so plain. Tomorrow I have a contractor coming to look at my doors and measure and give me an estimate for replacing my doors. Like I said, that was one of my goals for October, so I'm glad to be getting that done. And that's at 4 o'clock, so I'm just gonna go ahead and choose a color. I think I'm gonna choose this color maybe and write that in. The most important thing for me to know for this appointment is that it's for the doors and not necessarily the guy's name. I like to do the most important concept or whatever in bigger writing, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm gonna write that in first. I usually do that. This is really light. I don't know if I like how light this is. So I wrote doors. I'm gonna go over it again, which isn't ideal because on a sticker, it kind of starts to look funky, but that's okay. I'm gonna outline that in a second, but first I'm going to go in with this Pigma Micron and I'm gonna write the guy's name. His name's Dan. I'm gonna write contractor. For, and now I'm gonna go in and outline this so you can just see it better because it's such a light color. Okay, so that is at, what time is that? Yeah, 4 o'clock. So I will just write that in here. And now I have space at the bottom. I'm just gonna leave it alone for now because I might write something he told me or whatever, but probably what I'll just do is fill that in with like little hearts or stars or something like that, or little sparkle stickers like these, but you'll see what I do later. That's all I have for tomorrow. Wednesday, I have an appointment with my therapist at 11:45. So why don't I write that in up here? I'm gonna use this darker green. I'm just gonna write in her name. Oh, I was gonna use that appointment sticker. So it's a good thing I have these sticker books right here so that I can find that and put it in. Let's see. Yeah. I also have an appointment on Thursday. I think I'm gonna put this on Thursday because there's space, you know what I mean? I don't have an appointment Monday and there's no space there. This looks crowded, so I'm gonna put it right here for my Thursday appointment that we'll do in a minute. Okay, so we're gonna continue with this bold black because that's what we started with, and I like to take those same pens and go throughout the spread so that it looks cohesive. Same thicknesses, all of that. So, let me just write appointment. I don't have to, but since I have space right up at the top, and then I will write in the time, which is 11:45. Okay, since I outlined doors, I could outline Karina, but since the writing's a little bit skinnier, sometimes it'll look too crowded. So sometimes what I do is go in and just go right on the inside of it with the black. So you still get that color, but you have like black to make it pop a little more. Okay, so that's all I have for Wednesday. Thursday, I have an oil tune-up for my furnace. So that's what I'm gonna write here. Write oil like that, and then tune up. That looks a little strange. Let's do a little arrow. I don't know, that looks weird. That's okay. Oh, I was gonna write the time. That's why there's space. Okay. You know what? I don't really like that. Let's see if there's another one we can replace that sticker, because I don't like the way that looks. I know it's just a little thing, but still, sometimes I like it to be cuter. You know what I mean? There is another one, so I'm going to do that. I know it's a waste of a sticker, but we'll take this off and put this here in its place. Okay, let's write that a little bit better. I think I'm going to use orange, actually. Maybe peach, because this is lighter. No, let's do this green. Oil. Still looks weird. That's at 8 a.m. Oh shoot, I should make that darker. Now I haven't used the peach or the orange color yet, so I definitely want to use these. On Thursday at 5 o'clock, I have my BetterHelp therapist appointment. So I have 2 therapists. I know it's a little bit overkill, but it's been really good. So they do different things. They're different types of therapists. So I have her at 5 o'clock. So let me go ahead and write that in here. Since I have space at the bottom here, I'm just going to put some little underlines just to fill up that gap. Okay, Friday, I don't have anything yet. Saturday, Sunday, I don't have anything yet. But during the week, I will fill it up. Now, I did start going to the gym again, so let's write in the gym days. I'm going to be going Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday this week. I'm trying to do at least 3 days a week. Let's use the orange for that. We'll do like cursive maybe. That's really bright. That's okay. I'm going to use the darker green here, I think. Actually, yeah. And then we'll put it on Friday, and let's use the peach for that one. Okay, I think instead of outlining those, I might just do what I did before and write in the middle of it. It's kind of weird, but that's okay. All right. Let's see. I'm not going to write the times for the gym because I am just going to be going in the morning when I get up. What else do I need? I think that's it for appointments. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do, which is the second thing I usually do, is fill in my to-do lists. What I typically do is refer to my planner spread from the week before, and I transfer anything that I didn't do over first. Okay, and then once I have those in, then I do a little brain dump of everything else I can think of that came up since last time. And I already wrote them out on a separate piece of paper, so I'm not going to go ahead and, go backwards and look at that, but that's what I do. So I'm going to transfer this stuff onto my to-do list. Another thing to note, how I do it, and again, everyone is so different, but how I do it is write in all my to-dos, and I don't put it on a specific day unless that is something that absolutely has to get done on that day. Then I will do it. If not, if it's stuff that I just have to do, I write it throughout the week, and then I just refer to it, and my eyes will scan the page and just pick and choose what I want to do. But you might be somebody who, if it's written out on a specific day, you're going to do it that day. And that's okay. I just don't do it that way. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer these. After I transfer, like I said, I then kind of rack my brain to think, what else do I need to do? And honestly, the only thing I came up with is check work emails, because I've been really behind on my work email. But as I go throughout the week, things definitely come up and I always write them down when I think of them. Sometimes I will actually, if my planner's not near me, sometimes I'll actually write myself a little text. Like I'll text myself. I know it's weird, but I'll text myself things to do and then I'll transfer it into my planner. If I'm out and about, my planner's not with me. My planner stays on my desk at home so that it's always out so that I can, you know, see it at a glance. But since I have a big happy planner, I don't throw it in my purse. It won't fit in my purse and I don't like to carry it around. So I like it here on my desk. So I will sometimes just write notes to myself in my phone and transfer it after that. The next thing I typically do is write in my gratitude list, which is going to be over here. I also will sometimes write in priorities, and that's what this top 3 is for. So I'm going to start with the gratitude list. Now, my gratitude list sometimes is really big things like family and friends, or, you know, a home. Other times it's just little tiny things that make me happy. And that's what this week is going to be because I don't have much space to write for each thing. So I'm going to choose little things that bring me joy this week. And now I'm going to write out my top 3 priorities for the week. And usually what I do is scan this and decide what's the most important things I have to get done and write them in as my top 3. Wow, Bumble sees someone outside. It's probably a dog. Since those are big words, that just remind me of the 3 things that I want to get done for sure this week. There's all the space in between and it looks kind of bare compared to the rest of the spread. So what I typically will do in this situation is take pens of these colors and just sort of do little lines or doodles. This time I think I will just do something like this in the different colors. Actually, let's use the same green. So do you see how that just adds a little bit of color and makes it more interesting? I could even go in with this. Just draw some lines. You don't have to do any of this, of course. I just like it to look a little more filled up and a little more interesting than just writing in the words. Okay, that is it for the first day. So I will, like I said, take you through, unless this is super long, and in which case I might cut it right here and then say next time we'll do that, because this feels like I've been filming for a really long time. So this may or may not end at this point. If it does end, this gave you a really good idea, I think, of my process, how I start the spread until like the first time I write in it. But if I continue, I'm going to take you through each day and we'll just do like a fast forwarding so you can see what I do throughout the week. That's it. All right. Goodbye, or maybe not goodbye. See ya. Hi, today's Tuesday afternoon and I'm just sitting down to check my planner. I realized I didn't get any of these things done, so I really have to step it up, but I've been trying to catch up on work. So I have this white space here and I need to figure out what to do with that. And the day's over and nothing really went on yesterday. It was a pretty normal day, which in my life means a good day. So there's several things we can do here. I can write what I had for dinner. I can write what I was reading. I can write what I was watching on TV. I could write in the weather. All that kind of stuff is just, like, in my opinion, sort of fillers, but at the same time, it's memory planning, which is good. The other thing you can do here is put in a sticker. You can put how you're feeling, all that kind of stuff. So I think I will just write in like a little bit about what I did at night. Last night, Allie went to her boyfriend's house and Mike wasn't here. So it was like a night to myself, which I haven't had in a while. And so I literally just watched Love is Blind and then I went to bed early. So I'm just going to write that down here. I think we should use the green pen. I'm just going to write watched. I'll take my Pigma Micron again and write Love is Blind. I'm addicted to that show. I love that show. It's ridiculous. Okay, and went to bed early. Then I'll just write so tired, just to fill that space. Okay, so that's really it for Monday. We do have this space up here we can fill up, and I think we should fill it up with stickers. So I do have my sticker books sitting here. Like I said, I keep them out waiting to fill up the spread. So let's take a look at our options here. What I might do is take this Bold, Brave, Kind and cut off this Jaguar or whatever he is to have just another quote, you know, by itself. I'm just going to cut around it. And I know he's cute, but I can still use him in something else as long as I don't cut him in half. So let's use the smaller detailed scissors instead. Yes, I'm cutting into my sticker book, but I'm okay with that. And it's easier to cut a sticker when it's on the page instead of when it's off the page. Just keep that in mind. Oh, it's too big. Really? I could just cut off Bold and put Brave, Kind. Or cut off Kind and put Bold, Brave. All right, let's cut off Kind. Bold and Brave. It fits there really nicely, so. The other thing I wanted to do, when I was looking at this spread, when I was editing the video, I noticed that here there are these green leaves all around the tiger and it looks sort of busy. And then this looks sort of bare and not any green here. So I think I'm going to take some of the leaves that are in here and put them around the tiger because there's a couple of extra leaves that we can pull out of here. These ones, even if we just use one. Because I think it will pull in that darker green color that we need down here. So let's just do this. So after the gym this morning, I stopped at Starbucks and got a pumpkin cream cold brew. So I'm gonna write that in. I know it's silly. I like to remember the little nitty-gritty details of the things that I did sometimes, just for fun. I don't write everything in, but sometimes I do. I also found a new grocery store near me that I didn't even know about since I moved, so that was good. Oh, and when I was at, this is like totally irrelevant, but when I was at Starbucks, I ordered a pumpkin cream cold brew and a breakfast sandwich, a bacon Gouda sandwich. Those are really good. And when I went to pay, the lady said it's free. And I said, what? And she said, our computers are down, so your meal is free. What? Okay, thank you. So I got it all for free, which was pretty awesome. That was in the grocery store. All right, so I'm just gonna write that in. Okay, nothing has come up for the rest of the week yet, but I will come back either tomorrow or Thursday and do some more with you. Another thing to mention is that when I do these videos, sometimes I write in my to-dos and I don't do it with you guys because I'll do like one at a time. So you might see that fill up throughout the week. All right, but I will be back. Bye. Hi, it's Thursday the 12th, and I'm just sitting down in my planner. I did look at it yesterday on Wednesday, but all I did was add a couple things to my to-do list, so I didn't feel like I needed to film with you. But let's do a couple more things here. Oh, hi, Bumble. Someone has joined the party. Hello, it's been a while since you've seen her. Do you want to stand there for a second? Oh, good girl. She's looking out the window. Okay. All right, get down. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is just check off some of the things that I got done. So I did check my work email. I called a lawyer. Actually, I'm getting my will redone. So that was what that's about. And then I called the eye doctor about my new contacts. I actually have to get an eye appointment, so I set that up. I did check on Texas flights just to see when the best time. Oh, hello. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Okay, sorry for the pet explosion. I checked on Texas flights for Go Wild just to see when the best time would be to purchase my flight, and they were saying the best time is in January, so I'm gonna wait on that. I did not call the vet, but I needed to call my daughter first because she needs to help me take the cats because, oh, it's a whole long story. Never mind. I didn't do these. I did do the blinds thing. They're coming back out to fix something, and eyebrow wax. I am going to go tomorrow. And then, okay, that's it for right now. So then what I do is go through the last couple days and add in things or fill it up or write in anything I need to write. So since there's a little space here, I'm just going to fill it with stars because I'm weird like that. I like it to kind of look more filled up. So that's that. And then yesterday I did not go to the gym. I'm just going to write canceled just so that I remember I did not go. I was going to go today, but then I remembered I had this thing at 8 o'clock. I did sleep over. Oh yeah, I'll just write that. I did sleep over Mike's house on Tuesday, so I'm just writing that in. And that's why I didn't go to the gym, because I came home too late. So, and then I had my therapist at 11:45, and I'm a morning gym person. And once like 5 o'clock rolls around, I do not want to go to the gym. So I need to remember that about myself and schedule accordingly. But I think I'll work out in the house today and then go to the gym tomorrow morning. Okay, today the oil guy came for a tune-up, and I'm just gonna write myself a note because it turns out that he came and saw that the people who sold the house to me actually already got it serviced in the spring. So I didn't need to get that done. So I'm just writing myself a note so that I remember that it was done and that it's gonna be done next summer. Okay, that lawyer that I called is actually gonna call me today at 4 o'clock for just a short phone call. So what I'm gonna do, I have this right here, and I'm gonna take a box and just write that in so that I remember, not necessarily that I remember today, because I may not even look at it before she calls, but so that I remember later when she called. That's just important to me to remember little details about stuff like that. Let me see. I want like a small skinny box, but maybe what I just do is write it in and not in a box. Not everything has to be in a box. So let me write it in with bright orange. Okay. Now, what else has come up? On Saturday, I have a dinner reservation. So let me write this in. This is at a place that Mike and I are considering for our wedding venue. So I just want to go and have dinner there and check out the space and try the food. So I'm going to put that in here. Okay, I think that's it for right now. I feel like I'm not going to fill these up, so I might just do some journaling, or what I could do later is cover it up with a sticker, but I'll let you know what I did. And here, I might just write in something about the weather. It's been really nice out here, but I'm gonna wait until tomorrow just in case something comes up today that I have to write about. And that's really it for Thursday. I will see you soon. Hi there, it's 12:30 on Monday, and I'm finally finishing this up. Like I said, I don't really look at my planner that much on the weekends. I like to sort of take the weekends off from it. So I'm just gonna fill out some of the things that happened over the weekend to finish filling up this spread. As you can see, I wrote in some more things I have to do. I don't know that I've done any of these things. I did call the vet. That is really all I did, I think. Yeah. So I will be transferring these things over to the next week. And I know like some weeks I'm just not productive and I do have to transfer things, and that is okay. It is all right to do so. So on Friday night, Mike and I went to his sister's house and we went out with his cousin. So I'm just going to write that in here. I know that this is like Thursday and Friday, but since I don't have a box on Friday and most of it's on Friday, I'm just going to do it there. That's really all I need to write for Friday. That's all we did. So I have this blank space down here. I may as well fill it with a sticker, I guess. I could write the weather or, like I said, different stuff, but I'm just gonna put a sticker there just to fill that space up. Maybe another one of these flowers, actually. Let's see. Why did I think this was in this book? It's not. It's in the Tiny Florals book. Hold on. So maybe we just put this there. I think that will work. And that's what I do. I fill up the space with little stickers if I don't have anything to write. It just makes it look more complete at the end of the week. That's how I like it. All right, so Saturday, we were supposed to go to dinner at Osteria in Philly to check it out for our wedding. However, scratch that because it was pouring that day. It was raining so hard and it was really cold. And we were coming back from his sister's house and we're like, do you want to go? And I'm like, no. Do you want to go? No. So we decided to cancel and we'll go again another time. So I'm just going to write here, didn't go because of rain. Philly's like about 40 minutes away from me. And it just felt like, ugh, you know what I mean? Sometimes we just wanted to stay in, be cozy. So I'm just going to write what we did that night. Just basically stay in. Oh, actually, we went out to breakfast with his sister, so I'll write that too. That's the wrong color. I messed up. I'll just leave it, but not happy about that. It's hardly noticeable, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna leave it, but not happy. All right, so Sunday, which was yesterday, we basically, well, we did a couple of things. So Mike is going to be selling his house and moving into my house, but we're still like looking around to see what else is out there, just in case there is, you know, a house that's more suited for us, but I'm pretty sure we're going to live here. So we did drive around to an area around here just to see what the area was like. And the houses are a little bit cheaper where we were looking. So we just wanted to see. I think we're going to end up staying here though. So I'm just going to write in what we did here since I have this space that I didn't use for any more to-dos. So I'm just going to do some journaling there. Like I said, that's why I don't do the checkbox as much anymore. And then I'll talk about this in a second. So here I'm going to put that we went to Costco and then we watched the Eagles game. So basically that's what we did on our Sunday. So I'll do this in orange. And it is kind of silly, like writing some of this stuff in. I think I'm using a different color again. I'm using the wrong color orange. Oh well. Anyway, I just like writing all the little minute details about my life in my planner. It just is nice to look back on for me. Costco, and then I'll write then. Eagles game. They were undefeated, but now they are no longer undefeated because they lost. Oh well. Now we will do a little outline of this. Okay, so then what I do when I'm completely finished is I look at it, think, how does it look? Is there any other little things I want to put in to make it cuter? And I mean, I know it's silly, but that's what I like to do. And honestly, I think it's really cute. I don't see any kind of empty spaces or anything. I think it's really well balanced. But what I did forget to do is name this spread. So I think, or did I? No, I think I did not name this. So let's go ahead and name it. I usually name it before I write in it. I love to give my spreads titles. I know it's kind of strange, but kind of cool at the same time. So this is about tigers. Let's do something about stripes, maybe. Let's call this bright stripes. All right, so that is that. Let me know in the comments if you like this kind of video, if this helped you seeing the process from start to finish. I can do more of these if you want. It's more work for me, but this is my job, and my job is to teach you how to plan. So if this helps, let me know. All right, that's all for me. I hope you guys have a great day and a wonderful week, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.